10 minutes before 10 o'clock. Thank you for tuning in. Not a bad-looking day out there, Robin. How's the rest of the country doing, by the way?
Oh, I think it's doing great. I see a lot of posts from my friends up in Wisconsin and
Do they have snow?
And some have snow and some don't.
Oh,
so.
okay. Well, we don't, because we live in Florida. Mm-hmm. It's one of the good things about living here, right? Unless you really got snow jones. You ever get snow jones? You just want to see snow?
Yes, I do.
Was that an expression when you were a kid?
No.
I got snow jones. I want to see snow.
No, never. Never. I saw snow a lot.
Florida Healthy Kids and Florida Kid Care are the topics of our next guest. Ashley Carr is on the phone. She's the Chief Marketing Officer for Florida Healthy Kids, and she's going to tell us about some new health insurance changes benefiting Florida families. Good morning, Ashley. It's an honor to have you on the show.
Good morning. Thank you for having me on. It's a pleasure.
Absolutely. And where are you calling from?
I am calling from Tallahassee, where it is about 50 degrees and drizzling. So it's about as dreary as you could get outside right now.
Oh, is that right? But that is a beautiful city. I love Tallahassee.
Well, I do too.
And where does the Florida Kid Care? This is probably a stupid question, but I'm guessing it's the whole state, right? It's a statewide program.
Yes, it is. It's available in all 67 counties, and we have 4 partner programs. So Florida Kid Care is the overall brand. If folks today remember one thing, I hope they remember Florida Kid Care, and floridakidcare.org/healthykids is the website to go and learn more. You'll hear me say that a couple of times today, but we have 4 programs. And we are great in that we have one application, and a family can go on, fill out one application, and we, on the back end, do the hard work of determining which of the 4 programs a family is the best fit for based on the child's age, the family's income level, and the child's any special medical needs that the child might have. So our 4 programs are Florida Healthy Kids, which is the one I'm going to tell you a little bit more about in a minute or two, which is for school-age children 5 to 18.
Oh, okay.
Medi-Kids for the toddlers 1 to 4. Medicaid, and then CMS, the Children's Medical Services Plan, which is for children with special medical needs. So we really have an option for everybody of children of all ages.
So when you say you determine what's best for each family, do you work with the parents, let's say, I guess to discussion the different nuances? Maybe one child has different allergies, or maybe you have an autistic child, those kind of issues?
Yes, so we ask for all of that information in their application, and if we believe that a child may have some special medical needs that we need to take into account, we'll refer that child for CMS. And CMS, again, is the program for children with special medical needs, and so we'll do a special screening to see if that is the best fit. Generally, otherwise, Medi-Kids and Florida Healthy Kids is based upon child's age. But again, I don't expect a mom to remember that Medi-Kids is for toddlers and Florida Healthy Kids is for school-age kids. All they need to know is Florida Kid Care is high-quality coverage, and we have great benefits. And if they go on and apply year-round, they don't have to wait for any open enrollment period. 365 days a year, they can apply and enroll their kids in coverage at floridakidcare.org/healthy kids.
And some of the bonus benefits there, you really have some new things like swim lessons and transportation assistance.
Correct. So for that Florida Healthy Kids plan, we're going to roll out some really exciting new benefits, like you mentioned, including swim lessons. And if you ask me, every single child in Florida needs to know how to swim. That's a 100% necessity in my book. A CVS discount card, weight management program tools, transportation assistance, because sometimes, especially for specialist appointments, it's not always easy to get there. And so we can help a family get to those appointments as needed. And then unfortunately, we have seen just a skyrocketing use of vaping among especially middle school and high schoolers. So we have some cessation programs. If a mom or dad thinks that their children might be vaping or smoking, we can kind of help them talk to their kids and then also provide tools to get them off of that bad habit if necessary. And then the one I am personally most excited about is a 24-hour nurse line and a 24-hour behavioral health line, because kids don't always get sick during 8 to 5 business hours when the doctor's office is open. So if you have a child with a croup or a child with a fever at 3 a.m., we're going to have a nurse available so a mom or dad can call and get kind of the peace of mind that they're looking for. So in addition to all of those bonus benefits, which we're going to give to every Florida Healthy Kids member at no extra cost, we're also going to drastically lower the out-of-pocket costs for full-pay families. So we have subsidized versions where we provide coverage for all the kids in the family for $15 or $20 per month, and those are for lower-income families. We also provide those same great benefits for families that make a little bit more. So to put that in perspective, full pay is for families 200% of the federal poverty level and above. To give you some numbers, a family of 4, that's about $52,000 this year. So if you're a family of 4 and you make over $52,000 a year, you would qualify for this full pay plan. And if you want to sign up, we're going to totally revamp the out-of-pocket costs. Starting January 1, there are no deductibles, $0 deductible, $0 co-insurance requirements, and we're cutting co-pays in half, meaning doctor visits are just $5 to $10. So we're really ramping up the benefits, driving down the cost to make this plan really the best possible for our kids, because they deserve it.
My gosh, this is a no-brainer. My son is 33, so it doesn't qualify, I guess, huh? But I just think this is a no-brainer. Anybody with children, and you know what? When you talk about cessation, stopping smoking, you know, when you think of the word kids, you don't think of the 18-year-old or the 17-year-old, right? But they are kids still, right? So that's a wonderful program you have there.
Absolutely, and sometimes, you know, it's not easy. It's not always easy to have those tough conversations, and you don't always know where to look, because a lot of these programs are built for adults.
Right.
But unfortunately, some kids are smoking, and so we want to make sure that parents have the tools in their toolbox to help get those kids off of that habit so they can grow up healthy and have strong lungs. We recommend nothing but fresh air in lungs.
And just to reiterate, it's $50,200 or less for all of the benefits.
Correct. $52,000 for a family or 4 or less. But again, hop on floridakidcare.org/healthykids. We have an eligibility calculator. So in 10 seconds or less, a family can put in their household income and their total family count, however many people live in that house, and get their estimated monthly premium. So they can put in their information and get a more specific quote in 10 seconds or less. floridakidcare.org/healthykids.
And so if you're already on the program and the wife gives birth to another baby, you can automatically add the newborn?
Yes, the newborn would go into a different program, because again, Healthy Kids is 5 through 18. So we would look at the other options within the Florida Kid Care umbrella to potentially add that additional child. Yes.
And once you're signed up, is there a resource so that you could have questions answered? Is just call a phone number or a website or something?
Yes, so you can call our 1-888-540-KIDS. We also have put a lot of new information about this transition on our website. So floridakidcare.org/healthykids, we provide a lot of the tips and tricks and information that we've talked about today right on that website. But yes, we have our customer service line, which is that 1-888-540-KIDS, that current members can call and ask any questions they might have.
Very good. What a really good program. I believe it's been a long time, but I believe I had this when my son was little. Didn't I have this program?
Yeah.
Ashley Carr, thank you so much for being on the air with us. The website again, floridakidcare.org. Thank you, Ashley.
Thank you.
Fox News, I'm Chris Foster.
HRS 755, impeaching Donald John Trump, President of the United States, for high crimes and misdemeanors.
The House clerk there